Now then YouTube, welcome to another video. This is a helper spring. What's a helper spring? Well, it's something that you put in your damper with your other spring, your main spring on your coilover. Just in case you want to lower your ride height that extra bit more, you can put a helper spring in there, keep everything nice and taut, nice and tensioned, right? Because you don't want a floppy spring, you don't want a short damper. You put a helper spring in. That's what we're going to do today. I've never played with anything like this before. I've known about them for a while, but what's this? Magical device. There's two types, right? This is just a helper spring for the reason I mentioned. We just want to lower the car a bit more. But you can also get something which looks pretty similar, called a tender spring. What they do is they're a bit of black magic where they can help a car such as the M3 or the Integra on the Nürburgring. They can help it there, absorb little bumps with a little spring, and then you've got your big spring for your actual rolling round corners and stuff. But this is just a helper spring, yeah? It's one of them videos where we all learn together and we all grow together. Now you might notice this is green. That's because it's for a HSD, or it is a HSD part for Ed SKYLINE. That's the car we're working on today. He wants to lower his rear. Now we worked on this car a couple of months ago and set up the damper travel on it, yeah? So that's basically, we've said where the bump stop's gonna fully compress. It's not gonna knacker any of his wings up or anything like that, and you get that full length of the damper. So that's all good, but what we lost from that was ride height. And what Ed wants to do, the front's not too bad, but we want to lower the rear. And we're gonna do that with some helper springs. The dog's here as well to supervise. You want to say hello? Dog's here as well to supervise, yeah? So we're gonna have a good time. It's not gonna be such a long video, hopefully. Now Ed's doing a bit of competing this weekend, right? Doing a bit of a competition, yeah? A little bit of competing, aren't you?
Trial.
Yeah, he's doing a bit of a trial for some BDC stuff, right? And if he wants his car to perform in the suspension department, well, he's come to the right place, hasn't he? Yeah, so we're going to work on his car today, get the helper springs in, I'll show you where they go, what they do in theory, and we're all going to learn and grow together. So yeah, steady casual garage video tonight with the tunes. George McRae, for example, Diana Ross before that. I've got them all queued up. That's what kind of evening we're having, yeah? You keen, yeah? You keen? Cool. Right, so we're just waiting for Ed to... What are you doing now?
2 minutes, just his fuel pump.
Just wiring his fuel pump up, just little things like that. And then we're going to get car on the alignment ramp, get the tables out, get the coilovers off, get the helper springs in, and then we'll have a little look at how that all works, yeah? Cool. This is the ride height that he doesn't like, yeah? Oh, we want to put some more weight to the rear of the car. Obviously the drift car's always going to be fucking on its ass anyway, especially one with 500 wheel horsepower like this, but since we made the changes, there's a few things that Mr. Champion wasn't too happy about, so we're going to put them to the back of his mind so he's not worrying about anything when he's drifting. And he's put a silencer in it, so we'll see if you reckon it's any quieter, because this car's a noisy bastard, yeah? It had no silencers, no back box, no cap, just a straight pipe styling, but it's finally got a silencer in it, so. Yeah, it's so much quieter, man. Yeah, it's so much quieter.
I hope that's what T-side said.
That's not a hammer, that's a... Just in case you've not seen the car before, I guess most of you probably have. Oh, we're just starting our journey now with the old helper spring. Got this one in. I was going to try and do one and then show you it complete, but we've just had a real discussion about whether we should put the helper spring at the bottom or the top. We don't think it makes a difference at all. It might do on a tender spring, but definitely not on a helper spring. But yeah, the only image on Google we could find, your boot's so fucked, man. Yeah, the only image on Google we could find of a HSD with a helper spring had it at the bottom, so we're gonna go bottom, aren't we?
Bottom?
Yeah, you are a bottom, aren't you? Yeah.
Bottom feeder.
But yeah, I'll show you one when it's complete. We'll compare them side by side. So we're going to drop the ride height on the spring by about 1 inch, which should have quite a dramatic effect on the car.
I hope so.
Yeah, man. Cool. Does look quite good on the old GoPro. Right, Wheelbarrow, how you doing?
Hi.
People have been asking about you.
It's because they like me.
Yeah. Right, helper springs in. And look, we've kept all the tension in the spring, but you know, we've gained about an inch lower ride height at least. Right then, look, we've got the same lovely damper treble, we've got the full length of the shock to play with, or you have, sir, when you're doing your mad skids. But we've got that ride height gain, or that ride height loss. The car's going to be a lot lower. You can see the difference in the spring perches. We've got the helper spring down there at the bottom. All gravy. So, Mr. Champion, let's do the other side.
Let's do the other side. Thank you, sir.
Is this boot in any better condition?
We need to lower this down, don't we?
You did. I'll go and get the measuring device, shall I?
Yes.
So it's just less than 3 inches then.
You can just use mil, which is the bottom line.
We could use the millimetres, but I want to do it in freedom units.
What's freedom units?
The bald eagle units. The inches and the miles and the feet and the yards.
But why are they called freedom units?
Because they're from the land of the free and the brave. You call them bravery units if you want.
USA.
Have you heard of America?
I've heard of America.
Yeah, it's that one.
I thought it was England.
Well, we use a bit of it, but we've not got as much freedom here, so we're not allowed to use them all. That's why I have litres and metres.
I thought we all just used the same thing.
Oh no, Charlotte, no.
I just thought they all drove on the wrong side of the road.
That is a minefield. We could talk about that all day, couldn't we, Mr. Champion?
Because
Alright, we're good. Helper springs installed on both the rear coilovers now, so let's get it on and see how she looks. So we've got the ride height, hopefully we want, and we've still got the spring tension, everything's happy. We're not going to bend the damper, you know, all the stuff that you could do if your spring's loose. We don't want any of that, not for an extreme sports drift man like you, sir. Yeah, competitive pro driftings. We're just trying to get the coilovers back in. They're a bit shorter, so it's a bit of a pain. Can't feel the hole.
I can see your finger touching the hole.
Can't feel it. That's the big hole, that. Hello.
Yeah, that's the hole there.
Uh-oh.
Put your finger in, yeah.
Oh wait, that's it.
Yeah, that's the ticket. Oh, you're so strong.
How do I stop
Teamwork.
this thing?
Just press the top button again. We're about to find out how much lower it is.
So what you're saying, to run on the rear then, Dan?
It's going loose, come loose.
You and Flav were saying it's overinflated.
Let's check this new ride height then.
Ready?
It looks the same. Let's go lower, Captain. I was expecting to go quite a bit lower than that. Were you? I mean, it's lower, but...
Should we do the test?
Well, we should have done that test beforehand. Okay, we're gonna go lower. There's no low enough. It won't set lower than that.
I'm going to drop it quite dramatically.
Yeah, go another inch.
Yeah, inch.
Thanks. Getting a
alright.
good mullet vision.
I'm just making sure I get good lighting, that's all.
Good.
Just don't look into the light.
I will do one day.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, look at this, Charlotte.
Alright, I'm sorry, my camera duties.
We're pretty much spot on, Ed. We've nearly guessed exactly the same. Maybe I've gone a mil lower than you though, you pussy. I always make too many long videos, so by you making these little short ones with the wheelbarrow mentality,
I think it's little short annoying ones though.
it's fine.
Okay.
That's like you though, isn't it?
Oh god, get that out of my ear.
That's better. That's better.
Heading in the right direction, isn't it?
Stop it. Hey. You happy with that?
Better, isn't it? I'm happy with that.
Are you happy? I can almost get a full hand.
Compare the rear left to the rear right.
Oh,
To
no,
the
I
other
haven't
side,
done
'cause I
that.
don't think it's easy.
Okay.
But this is not fucking nail off.
I think this side's
Higher.
more
More gap.
gap. I don't know the technical term, I just know I can fit more of my hand in there.
Bad.
Meanwhile, down at that, take 3, take the wheel off. Bit more.
Well, you reckon a full finger's worth?
Yeah, I could fit more finger in this side.
Right, okay.
Which hole is it? Middle hole?
Middle hole?
On the bar?
Yeah, go for the middle hole.
Down.
Good with that camera, right then?
The other side's
Yeah.
just dropped.
What do you mean? I'm doing it from here, that's why. Do you want to be my cameraman all the time?
I can do that.
Yeah? Can't pay you though, is that alright?
You can give me like food every now and again.
Yeah.
Right, this
I can
back
do
wheel's
that.
good. This front wheel's low, so you need to go way up on this.
Low?
Yeah. Down. Down. Yeah, there, perfect. That's good. That's good.
This is the fun. Who needs laser equipment, Ed? String theory, not laser
Right,
theory.
this side is too low at the back.
Dan, where are you actually looking for the string to be then?
So we have to go through the centre of the wheel, Charlotte. I'm glad you're asked. Right? We have to go through the centre of the wheel, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay.
So you have to get your eye level. I mean, you're pretty much eye level with the centre of the wheel anyway, aren't you? But me and Ed, we have to bend down to make sure.
I know, I'm pretty alright, aren't I?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're good,
Yeah.
man.
Does it matter that the string is touching the wheel?
Well, here we
on
go, Charlotte. So we need to settle the box, yeah? So we need to make sure the strings
this box?
kind of steady on, yeah, so we can move this, look.
Ah.
So what we do is, we measure the centre of the wheel each. This is when it's good to have 2 people, and we shout out the numbers, and then waggle this bar until it's the same.
Charlotte could waggle, oh, you could waggle the bar.
I'll waggle the bar. So measure from the inside of the string, Ed, yeah?
Yeah,
I'm at 9.5.
I'm at 15.
Okay.
I'm at 12. 12.2.
I'm here to see the.
This is
mathematics.
my printout from my computer. It's good, isn't it? Don't, what are you doing? Whoa, I don't need that.
Not a printout.
That's my wheel. Okay, look at this, chaps, for a bit of toe in. We lined this car before Driftland, and he reckons he's not crashed it. But that's some impressive toe in, man. Yeah, we found an arm that's loose, which explains the incredible increases of toe. But yeah, this wheel's towing in quite a lot, like a lot. Crazy amount.
Tie rod's straight and tight.
We were just checking if anything was bent to try and explain it, and then we found the arm was loose.
Actually,
But
the tie rod, the mark isn't lining up. So you look at the paint mark here,
yeah.
and the paint mark's here, it's moved.
Oh, so the tie rod's moved as well.
Yeah.
So it's all fucked basically then, isn't it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But we can fix it.
Nothing we can't fix.
This is so much better with 2 people.
How did you ever do it by yourself?
Well, when I'm on my own, I have to measure it and then crawl back underneath, and then come back out and measure it, and then crawl back underneath. Do that about 10 times.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
See it getting smaller?
yeah. Magic.
Right, we're all done, chaps. He's got a bit of positive camber on the rear, as per before. It's not that much, it's probably half a degree maybe. It was a degree before, but lost a bit. Does that make sense? I don't know, does it? We've done the front, we've got rid of that toe in on the front, we've tightened the arm up. So that's nice. But yeah, that's us. Finished. El completo. Any final thoughts, Mr. Champion? Are you going to do right good at weekend now and no excuses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn up.
Yeah. Because Drift Match Sherry's on this weekend, isn't it, as well? So,
That's what I'm thinking about doing, I thought.
yeah. I tried to get on Drift Match Sherry in this thing, but if anyone... Well, 1, it's a lot of money, and 2, like, the tickets were gone in about 5 minutes. Mate, I'd have skidded good in this, man. You know, I'd have done good in this. Hey. Drift Match Sherry just can't take the fucking heat, mate, that's why. I could have done a clutch on it, and I could have made it run again, I saw that.
Well, we wanted to go to Ireland. We wanted to go to the second bet.
Yeah, we were thinking about going to this drift thing in Ireland, but Drift Games Bash it's called, but the ferry price is like nuts. Insane amount to get the ferry, so we're not going to do that. But Yeah, the drifty guys can have their drifting at Seaside this weekend. I've not looked at this yet. I still need to look at it and figure out why it's not running, but I'm sure it'll be nothing serious. It's here, look. Yeah, it's having a good time. Right, what do you think to Helper Springs then? Are you all learned now? What are you doing? That's a silly position to go in, isn't it? Are you all learned now? Have you got your hand around my neck?
So they did what we expected them to do, didn't they?
Well, you've lowered the car.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
So the car is lowered.
Yeah.
Do you approve of the ride height now? Because you weren't right fond of it before, were you? It looks a lot better. You've got that natural rake to the rear for your traction that you so desire.
We've still got the damper travel.
He's yearning for traction is the problem, right? But it's 500 wheel horsepower.
Still need traction.
Yeah, but it's going to be raining anyway, he says. Let's have a look at that rear ride height before we go. Yeah, that's way better, man. Helper Springs then, are you happy? There's the results, and you've got all your damper travel still.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Let you know how it goes.
Pump stops all the same.
Shouldn't rough, should it?
Well, that's it then. Coilover Helper Springs. I hope you've learnt something today. We've learnt something, haven't we?
We've learned something.
Yeah.
Well, not actually that hard, to be honest.
Ah, piece of piss. And then we get lower ride height, but we keep the full functionality of the damper. All the stroke you could ask for. So thanks for watching, chaps. Thank the Patreons. Buy some merch, like and subscribe. I'll just wait for the next video. Good them, aren't they?
Yeah, very nice.
Excellent.